Hello guys, this is the Greek coming back with a new video after quite some time because my microphone broke, and as you know, with the COVID lockdown in Greece, I didn't have a chance to buy a new one. Now I have a new one, so I can continue uploading some videos which I find interesting. Now this is a 2 versus 2 nomad game that we are playing. My team is Psycho and me, you see, not a resigned, the observer. I am British, and my ally Psycho is Inca, very good booming nation. The opponents are Greeks and Koreans. Greeks also are quite strong in water maps. The map is as you can see, Watering Hole, probably the most hated map in Rise of Nations, I'd say, together with Southwest Mesa, which many people don't like also. And now I'm telling my ally that I'll try to raid them so he can boom as British. Now you can see that as soon as I complete my city and start building farms, I try to find some wood around me, and there's nothing, not a single, well, a single tree here that I might build to for a +1 which is ridiculous. So what am I going to do? I'll try to make as many villages as I can to scout, to maybe get some wood from ruin plunders. And also I find out that my opponent hunter here is Koreans. It's such a frustrating start, right? I know what you guys think. Why am I playing this game? No wood for British. Well, what am I going to do to fill this commerce gap that I have here? My ally is very lucky, unlike me. He gets a +9 wood at his capital, and I say to him now 0 wood. Anyway, let's look at the rares that are on the map. We have sugar and silver, which is very nice for us, those two. And the opponents have wine, tobacco, silk, and cotton, very important for water maps also, because you produce units 25% faster, also for dock units. Now the plan is obviously to get another city as soon as possible, and try to exploit maybe this wood camp here. Alright, fast forward. Building a library and civic 1 ASAP. So I'm getting a second city and build my first wood camp on the second city right here. Now my opponent has found out that I'm short on wood supply. He's going for the normal research build order, com 1, market, dock, and military 1, as you can see here. His ally, the Greeks, are com 1 and civic 1. I think, yeah, he only had the +5 wood camp, so he needs more wood himself. Right, so water seems to be good for Inca player and Korean player, both having ships, fishing ships. The Greeks are building a dock right now. My main concern is now to build a major market and try to have military ASAP, because I can imagine that he has been building troops to raid me because he knows I'm behind on resources. I'll try for a second +3 will come here. Let's fast forward, see what happens next. And here comes the raid. One heavy infantry going to my capital and one archer harassing my good camp. Also 3 villagers here, I don't know why, maybe he wants to kill me with his villagers. I garrison some citizens to save them, also here in the good camp. Yeah, like I said, he was trying to kill me with an archer and 3 villagers. One fishing ship, trying to get some golden food. No military yet. How is my ally doing? He's doing far better than me, also aging, fighting on water, and have a barracks up already. Now I have sent a merchant to Sugar here while researching military 1. Must have barracks ASAP because it will be a very difficult time for me if I don't get my good income back. Alright, here's the barracks, my archer. I should take care of his archers, and the tower here, of course, very important to secure this wood camp. My fishing boat is dead, one fishing boat. And I also received some wealth from my ally, Inca, because he has tons of wealth resources from his mine as Inca. Now I'm researching also classical age, and I'm thinking that I'll probably go despot as British because my eco will not be filled here so easily, and I'm expecting a heavy attack. Probably here go despot too. Fast forward. They have 4 heirs. My ally here raids them. Nicely done. 4 heirs against 2 of our own. Only sugar and silver. Stable coming up. Another tower on my capital. This is my despot, and I went civic 2 to have more wood because I didn't like this +3 I had here. I deleted that. 3 archers here garrisoned. Still trying to raid me here from the side, hunter. The fishing is hard, as you can see. I only have 1-2 fishing ships, so I'm gonna build a lookout also here. I don't know, want to get a surprise attack, but too late building it because here he is coming with his despot and flaming arrow to siege my city. Now I have also military too, which is good for me. Now the main reason was the good camp for me to build a third city, but also this mine, because I shouldn't have only +6 metal mine. Now I'm researching militia, as you can see here. Guys on my troops, I don't want him to see that the size of my army here. And he's building also a tower forward right there. I guess he's preparing for an all-in attack. My militia are ready, and I'm not going to wait for him to come. I'm going straight at him with my despot and militia. Always trying to replace some of the farms there. Right, yeah, as you can see now, I'm winning this fight because I brought all my army plus the militia, which I lost of course, but I prevented him from coming to my capital with his army. I moved the battle towards his side. Another tower here being built by the Korean player. The Greeks are playing quite passively, waiting for something to happen, maybe preparing for an attack by the Inca, which is coming right now over there. Fight still goes on my side. And where's my despot? Why? I lost my despot, I think. Yeah, I lost my despot, so I'm not making blunder on my battles there. The Inca player comes to raid the Earth and goes back again, taking his time, booming. He is going to be medieval age soon. Now I suspect that at some point the Korean player will come on to me with his militia also, which he gets for free, of course. So I think at some point I should research attrition allegiance here. Thank you very much. Food and wealth from my ally here. Very useful for me. Fighting still goes on. It will be a little hard for me, especially if he pulls militia on me. I hope I can have a better micro, not lose troops for nothing. Try to fight behind the city and the tower, which provides cover. But he has many more troops now. I have a lot of archers, of course. My ally has aged, and so do the Greeks now. Production all the time. And I'm winning this fight also, as you can see here. Now, if he had pulled his militia on the first attack, all in, I'll probably be dead by now, because Koreans had instant militia upgrade, and maybe he should have done that to attack my capital. Now my ally here is having quite a big army because of his Colossus and his sieging Athens. Let's fast forward. And there it is now. Now comes the full-in attack. All militia in. Second tower behind my capital. Why am I so late researching the attrition? I don't know. So now I entrench my army here behind the city and two towers. It should be good enough defense. And now finally I research attrition, which should take care of the militia army he has. While a fight is going on back there, the Greeks seem to be defending quite well. Now here it comes, all in by the Korean player. But I am entrenched here, not much damage done to my units. His militia are almost dead. He is bringing more from his city back there, but the attrition has been researched. So, oh, thanks for the light cavalry, Psycho. Two of them, nice, very good move. And the attack is fended off, as you can see here. Now from this point on, I'm pretty sure I have the upper hand against my opponent, because if his militia full attack failed, I feel pretty safe that I can slowly boom. I asked for food from my ally to age, and he gives food to me to age faster. Alright, let's fast forward. As you can see, his economy, my opponent's economy, is quite low at this point. because of the militia push. I have aged, and I'm starting now to siege his buildings, his military buildings, while my ally still is trying to capture a capital back there. He's doing quite alright. He also helped me a lot, but with Inca and Colossus on this map, maybe she should have been a little faster. He has also all control all over the water. It looks like the game is finally going to our side, and we'll be winning this eventually. Let's fast forward. Okay, stable and barracks will be gone. Capital eventually will be reduced. No army from the red. The Greeks keep moving capital. Where is it now? Back here. Right, but here it is. Capital sacked. And finally, I counter-attack effectively with the help of my ally, of course. It's a team game, don't forget that. If you're in trouble, don't be ashamed to ask for help or resources. It's a team game. Okay, fast forward. And it's game over. My ally also building Forbidden City back here. So he played mostly a boom game, but he gave a good fight also. The Greeks defended well, of course. They didn't lose even a single city from the Inca. But the team wins, that's what's important. The most important thing. So now their rares are gone, and once Koreans are out of the game, it's over. Alright then, good game. That's it. Okay, look at that. The Greeks, I mean the Persian who had Greeks had a better combat score, but I had the highest skills of the fights. Economy, Inca of course boomed very well, and you can see how the game worked out. The crucial moment was when I was able to fend off all of the attacks from red. If he had pulled his militia on the first attack all in, then he might have captured my capital. But the British are very good defenders in all situations. Alright, good game. Thanks for watching, and see you next video.